Welcome back to the Loner Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage, and yes, I am the Loner Ranger. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful weekend. I hope it's not too blistering hot for you, but it is what it is. That's why we live in Florida, right? So you got to take the good with the bad. But right now, I got to tell you something, man. It is hot. So we got a lot to cover today. So let's get right down to it. Let's see what we can do to give you some information so that you know what exactly is going on with your most important and valuable asset, your real estate. So let's get right down to it and see what we can do to drill down on some values here. Let's see what's going on in the market. So we got a lot to cover. I want to cover what's going on with interest rates. I want to cover the mixed opinions that they have with the Fed. What is happening with inflation? What will the benefits be if Trump gets in versus Biden staying in? So we're going to hit both. You won't want to miss that. And we're going to talk a little bit about what buyers and sellers are doing to make it more attractive to attract buyers. Hometown Heroes, which is available. We're going to talk about how much money is left with Hometown Heroes, a great down payment assistance program. I want to talk about private and hard money. Many of you want to be investors. You want private and hard money. And I've got the ticket for you, so we can help you with that. And then I got a lot of calls, and I get a lot of calls from self-employed people. I know you're self-employed. You make good money. You know what? You just don't want to pay any taxes. I don't care. I really don't care. I have an amazing program for all of you self-employed people. So you will want to call me and set an appointment up, and we'll go over all this together. So I want to give you my phone number. It's 407-706-3313, or in Tampa, 813-213-4009, or WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. If you are looking to buy, sell, invest in real estate, you want a great mortgage company that will be there to help you, then all you got to do is pick up the phone, give me a call, and we will make sure that we got you all hooked up. So you won't want to miss any of this show today. So let's get started right away. Before we get too far, you guys hear me talk about different builders that I promote. And I want to make it clear to you, there is not one builder that I promote on the air that pays me money to promote their product. Why do I do it? I'm going to tell you why I do it. I promote the builders that do the most for my customers. So the builders that are there for them, help them with closing costs, give them rate buy downs, use my services, they're going to get my attention. So if you are a builder and you want me to promote your product, I can't do it unless I have had experience with you. So we have to do business together. So you want to call me, you want to talk to me about doing business together, then we can talk about what I can do to help you and your company grow. But I don't do that. I don't put people on the air because they pay me. That is not the way I operate. So, and not the way I'm going to operate. All right. So let's get right down to some business here, and let's determine what we need to do to be able to make it happen for you. So let's first talk about an event that I'm sponsoring, the K92 sister station to WDBO. K92, the country station All-Star Jam, is going to be on August the 18th. We got Jordan Davis, Lee Bryce, Carly Pierce, Corey Kent, Tucker Wetmore, Ann Wilson, Zach Top, and the front men, which are three guys that came from three amazing bands. Now, listen, if you've never been to the K92 3 All-Star Jam, you don't know what you're missing. I think it is the best live event that was ever created, and it's right here, and I sponsor it. And why do I like it? Listen, it's fun to go to bands. and watch a band. I saw the Stones play. Went seeing Morgan Wallen. And so I love that. But this is a different type of venue. This is a venue where you really can truly see the artist's talents, meaning that they sit on a bar stool and play a guitar and sing. They don't have a band to hide any imperfections. It's who it is. And listen, this is how I met. You see my profiles. I met Taylor Swift a couple times. She was at the All-Star Jam. I met Luke Bryan, Jason Aldean. You name it. Blake Shelton, Sarah Evans, Sheryl Crow. I don't know. I can go on and on and on with all the people that I have met at the All-Star Jam. But listen, a lot of them were smaller at that point. They were mostly smaller. And then they just literally exploded. So if you want to see a great band, then get your tickets for the K92 All-Star Jam. Now, I'm going to have a few extra tickets available that I'm going to give out to my valuable client base. So if that's you, then you can call me. I'll put you in a running for some tickets to the All-Star Jam. How about that? Call me at 407-706-3313 or 813-213-4009 or WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. And we'll get you in a running for that. How about that? That'd be good for you? I would like it. So now, let's go on to interest rates because they tend to be the elephant in the room. So listen, they post the average interest rate at 6.95 right now. And they're expecting that it could stay anywhere between where it is and 7.5%. I'm seeing most people are running between 6.8 and 7.25. That's where I'm finding most of my loans. Then we have alternative programs that we're going to talk about that come with a little bit higher interest rate. But that's about where interest rates are rising. We don't expect to see any type of reduction in interest rate this year. However, the Fed does have a meeting on July 31st and a meeting on September 18th, which is the last one before the election. And that the last one of the year is on November 7th. So the election will already have happened by then. So it would be interesting to see how that goes. Now, we saw some numbers change last week because of announcement that Trump looked like he was doing a lot better based on that last wonderful debate. And but the European and the Japanese markets don't care for it quite as much. They like his policy, but they're afraid that he's a little bit more inflationary, meaning that he will stimulate the economy so much that it could cause inflation to come back again. And we're just starting to get it under control. I'm going to tell you, I'll take what he has any day over what we have right now. Right now, I'm going to tell you, I think our markets are probably the worst that I've seen, even worse than than after the recession. And this is all because of Biden and his administration. I don't understand how anybody could have voted for him. Now, I think that a lot of people that are just diehard Democrats would vote for him no matter what. But I think a lot of people voted for him because they just didn't like Trump. They hated Trump more than they didn't like Biden. So they voted for Biden. But now you got what you paid for. So you voted him in, and this is what we got. And I'm going to tell you something. Other than the stock market doing okay, I don't think anybody's making more money, and the cost of goods are so expensive that it really detracts from any income raises that you might have had. So I don't know. That's what the Japanese markets thought, and interest rates went up a little bit because of that.